So I'm going to switch this back to the RGB. Now, if you have the eye on, while there's a track matte enabled for your layer that's for the matte that's above, it's not going to do anything. It's just going to be on top and it's going to show. So you need to have that off for enable that to work. I'm going to put it back on my alpha matte here, and we can see that the matte didn't affect, or the 4-color gradient didn't affect anything in the alpha matte. That's because they are separate entities and are not affected by each other. I'm going to go ahead and take off this track matte, and I'll hide this alpha dog there, and I'm just going to throw in like a picture of something. Let's go into our images here, and I've got this tuna can here. There we go. And now I'm just gonna switch that. Oh, these are on track mattes for some reason. I'm gonna put this right above what I want it to take out, and then I'm gonna switch this to the. I'm gonna show you the alpha real quick though. And you see this whole entire tuna can is cut out. Now you're going to expect it to cut out the tuna can there, which you would be right if you expected that. Now let's check out the luma on something like this with different colors. Now, since the words were in black, they're all cut out and they don't show up with the luma matte. I'll bring up the colors real quick. Here is gray, so that's about 50% between black and white. Now that's about 50% transparent there. We have blue here, which is closer to black because it's darker, and that's getting cut out a lot there. So that's how you can see how alpha mattes will affect everything, and pretty much that is a quick explanation of what's going on. Track mattes sometimes are hard to figure out, but once you get the hang of it, you can use them like a charm basically, and they are pretty awesome, so you don't have to make masks all the time. Now, sometimes if you're working on a project and you have a guy that might be old school, or you have a project that's was maybe made in like After Effects CS6 or something like that. I don't know if CS2 had track mattes in it or not, but if it's an older version of CS or After Effects that doesn't have track mattes, then the normal way that people used to do this is by coming up to Effect. Set the matte. We click on what we had, click on our background, Effect, and matte. Oh, let's see if it's even on in CS6. Yep. If we go to Effect, oh my lord, Effect, Channel, and then Set Matte. This is the way we can take the mattes from just like a track matte. This is the old school way. So there we got the tuna one being matted out this time, and you can take it from different channels on this one also, other than just the track mattes there. But that's pretty much how you do it. There's the invert there and everything like that. So the set matte is used mostly in old school projects or by old school After Effects users, and it has a couple more extra settings in there, so that's another reason to use the set matte. But just stick with the track matte. It's a lot faster and it's a lot easier to see. You don't have to worry about using effects and figuring out why something's doing it without having to look at the effects and controls. Because I mean, sometimes you're on the project panel and you're gonna be like, what the heck's going on? So check your effects, see if there's a set mat on there, and also check and see if there's a track mat on there. Thanks for watching the tutorial. Hopefully you understand track mats a little better now and understand what an alpha mat is and a luminance or a luma mat is, and distinguish the difference between them and notice that they're two separate entities.